Hello, John Dilworth here, and we're at 34, scene 34, and the city. We're in New York City. At some point, it's a combination of time, and this is Jules and Jim's home with Julius. And what happens is that they drive in, screech, turn, in a funny way because they're desperate, park on the sidewalk. They run out. Well, Jane goes first, and then Jim follows, and because she's in a bad way. And here's a little business with Julius Jaws closing the door. So, what have we here? Let's take a look at the background. So here's the background, and Vicky Vo will apply this color to this thing, stars and the moon, and we'll have this a major focus here because that's where I want you to look. I want you to see this first. Well, the moon, this, and then this, and it will help when the car screeches by and lands here. So this is all the layout, right? And this is the end car position right here. Now, let's talk about the research that has to go into this type of thing. So here is it. Look, I wanted a feel of the 80s, an early 80s vibe. And here's a lot of stuff from Soho, New York that I borrowed from. And it really helps. It really, really helps to have visual reference. You could see that there's a lot of nice stuff that you can borrow from, even here. See how nice that is. And then you just mash it up. You do what you want with it. And this is a great reference right there as well. So we have books. Okay, so let's do something, right? Let's do something. This car, we know this car has to go. Let's do it. Let's do the thing we have to do first is give ourselves a guide. So let's give ourselves a guide. Can we see anything? This is what's so terrible about this business. Maybe is that okay? And this car is going to be here. So let's just, how about that? We can do, and this is the wheel. I'm just doing the wheels. It'll just come out from there and go there. So that box is there. So let's see what we did here. Let's just see what the box looks like. And which was so great is that we did this one, the final position. And that should help us. No scale. Let's do this then. So we know that if these are the tire tracks, I'm just talking out loud to myself here because I don't know. I'm just figuring it out. And there could be, of course, there are geniuses who can figure this out. But this is the height of the box. So do we dare just do something dum-dum? Did we do this? Something like this, where we're building the top of the box. All right? Let's figure it out. Let's prove it out. That's what we do. We just have to prove it out by actually doing a run. We'll do a run and see how it feels. And if it doesn't feel right, we just abandon it. That's all. I have to put this just like that. So let's see. The car is coming here. Let's say it's driving here. That's the box. We're just doing boxes. And we have to visually judge the size. So let's say that's the car. And let's say here, and it's going very fast. So let's just keep an eye on the spacing. Right? And this is what we're just doing this just loosely. Just to see what it looks like, just to feel what it looks like. And this is the wheels, so this thing go like this. Here's the top of the car. So it goes like, and we have this business here, so we have to watch out that it doesn't collide into this nonsense. So I think what would be nice is I will remove this and use it as an overlay so that I could get close without worrying, concern for the cars. It's so much easier, if you know what I mean. Maybe I did not articulate that well enough. Well, it's just easier. Oh, and then here the roof, right? Here's this thing. So the next thing will be here. It gets a little complicated, but I do believe, yeah, and that's why it's good to have the overlay, because then the car can just come down this block like that. Okay, so we have this. Okay, it'll require modification. Now, I like it. I think it's very, very workable. Is it the perspective we want? Should this go up like this? Yeah, I think so. I think we can adjust that. So it's, yeah, just like that. And that's easy to do. What I love about garbage is that they always have something, we could use. Here's some used pegs. And then what I'll do, I love this, look at this. This is real art, arts and crafty. No, arts and crafty. And then I'll use this. Oops, I'll use this for another time if I need it. I laugh at myself because, you know what I'm talking about. I know you do, because look at our lives. Yeah, right, that's the way it is. I love it. I love everything. You express yourself, earthquake! Anyway, earthquake! Did we lose the camera? No, we're here still. Do we see more light? Okay, I don't know what the light is. Oh, incidentally, I just want to let you know that all of this background... Oh, and what's so great, and you know me. Look at the little things I can put in here. They all mean something. This is my brother's signature. This is, that's my sister's new and marriage name. This is my cafe. You put little, just jazz it up. So all of this took 2.5 hours. That's how long it took. This car, everything took 2.5 hours. That's a lot of time. We know it. But it's worth it. It has to be done. And I love it too. So I love it. So this looks good. And I'll just now separate each box and flip it and test it that way. So it's still a process. I don't think that I'm going to use it, but I'm going to use it as a guide to reference how to make adjustments and improve the animation. Just like we did in the last scene where the car is spinning around. We made, I don't know how many, half a dozen guides, just perfecting it. And then at some point it's good enough, right? And we move on. Stay animated.